because basically no one else does it. So yeah, stick with me for 90 minutes to talk about what's going on in the world of MotoGP. Today we're going to talk about the 2022 rider market, how it's looking and how it could shake up. Looking at Aprilia and what they need to do for the first win, and then go through rider safety, and just talk about what can be done to make bike racing safer, and hopefully stop what happened a couple of weeks ago at Mugello. But yeah, I'll just set up the stream and I will see you in about a minute.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Right, that's all set up and hopefully we are ready to go. Oh dear. So, good weather this week in the UK, and to be honest it's been good weather for quite a while, which is rare. We had about 4 to 6 weeks of pretty poor weather, but it's properly changed around now, which is great. Enjoying it out in the garden and doing a few bits, out and about, and obviously socially distanced, etc., etc. This is the news today that the UK will still be in I think stage 3 of the lockdown, or coming out of lockdown, until the 19th of July. So yeah, we are getting there, but the rates are going up, and we just got to trust these people who've got all the data next to them at their fingertips, that they're making the right decisions, and you got to go with it. So yeah, really good weather, really hot, and yeah, had a good week. Hope you guys have too. Obviously no bike racing this weekend, and obviously didn't do a stream on the Sunday as usual, so this is that's not gone well. Thankfully no one has bothered coming here, which is if you've watched any of my streams, airport is where I come. Just there's a lot of money here. It can be quite busy as well. But yeah, you can tend to get the loadout monies. And in Warzone, I don't think I've had a win this week. I'm kind of at 30 wins at the moment. Got a second. It was really unlucky, to be fair. It was just one of those. I took out the second to last guy. But the other guy kind of knew where I was anyway, because we'd had a few sort of trades, and he was, to be fair, he was really good, and he just kept on hitting me, the damn son. So fair play to him. I took out the second to last guy, and then I didn't have any plates. He sniped me, and I couldn't get the self-revive off, and he got it. I looked on Quad Tracker, I think I had a KD of about 2.6 versus mine, which is 1.54 at the moment. But yeah, no, it was a good game, but didn't quite get that win. But you know, can't win them all, as they say. And I have been trying to rank the SCAR up. So if you haven't used the SCAR, and if you play solos, it could well work in duos as well. Then the SCAR, I am not kidding, absolutely destroys people. Well, I've not seen anyone. There's already 53rd of the lobby has just died away. Okay. Let's see how this pans out. But yeah, the SCAR is a really good, powerful gun. I've got 25 mag on it at the moment. Just see if it doesn't sound like this has been looted either. And sometimes you can get loadout monies from one place. It's definitely down here somewhere. I'm back the other way. That is quite a lot.
Need some first aid. Only iron sharpens iron.
Oh, no way. How have you done that? Oh, it's a flash. Oh, that AK kick. He hardly got any damage as well. Oh, that's not great. I thought it was a good start to get that. And,
get ready to fight.
no,
You're next.
he was a good player. Just kept on hitting it. Yeah, and I'm also, so while doing the SCAR, I'm also trying to rank up the shotguns. I'm using the, is it the Spaz? I think it's the Spaz 12.
Win here and you return to the front line.
Pump
You
action,
lose, your
not
fight
this
is
one.
over.
This is awful.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier. You got roughed up in there. We're bringing you home.
Of course, all the streamers and all the sweaties are on at night, so that's going to be an interesting night stream. But yeah, it's trying to get the Spaz ranked up, and I'm using it kind of in lieu of the SMGs. Looks like I just keep dying, as you saw there. Really close range, I struggle, and I don't really know why. Whereas the hit fire on the shotguns just really sort of help me. So that's why I kind of go for the Spaz. I would use the Street Sweeper as well if I had it unlocked, but I think there's a challenge you've got to do for that. So I've not done the challenge at all. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do on Warzone. So ranking up the SCAR, ranking up the shotguns, and yeah, doing okay. I think the one I came second in, I was on, I think I got 8 kills on that one. and my absolute max is 12, which was done on stream. So if you go back right to my first MotoGP stream, can't remember what race it was after. I think it might have been Portimao. But somehow I managed to get a 12 win, which is still my PB of kills on stream, which obviously, yeah, I was very pleased about. But yeah, going all right. Warzone is still, there was a lot of hackers, and I was on this morning and I think definitely died to a hacker. Wall hacks and aimbots, just ridiculous. I could actually turn just the PlayStation sort of ones on, to be fair, which I might do after the next game, just to take that out of the mix. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. So yeah, as I said at the start of the stream, talking about the 2022 rider market, what seats are available, who's looking good for those sort of seats, and kind of how it might shape up, and what everyone's waiting for. I'll talk a little bit about Aprillia, and what they need to do for a win, and then we've got a bit about rider safety. So obviously we had a very sad incident at Mugello with Jason, not going to try and say his name, who succumbed in the Moto3 qualifying there. And it came into focus again in Catalonia with Catarraro's chest protector and leathers coming apart. So just want to talk a little bit about rider safety. So yeah, get involved, like and subscribe, comment on the videos. It'd be great to sort of hear some feedback. Obviously quite new to this streaming game, so any feedback would be appreciated. But let's talk about MotoGP.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
So, the 2022 rider market now. A lot of contracts have already been signed and sealed, and there's also a lot of riders in the MotoGP class that are contracted anyway.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Not ideal, but I will have to take it because I've got a pistol. So yeah, actually in the MotoGP class there's only one factory ride still available, which is there's some fighting over here. As you can see, I've landed on the other side this time, and I might have already got my loadout. I have already got my loadout. Take this way. And there's only one factory seat, and that is Aprillia. So that is on, not very helpfully, on the roof.
Loadout's not headed your way.
Not ideal either. Didn't want that. Still up there. Grab a UAV, and then I'm gonna head up that side. So yeah, the only factory ride is Aprillia. That hasn't been sorted yet.
Recon's up.
UAV entering the AO.
Let's get up here. Just seeing him there. He's dropped down.
Enemy UAV overhead. Be advised, UAV is
Bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
That's annoying.
You're losing ground.
My assumption is he's going for a loadout here. My assumption was wrong. Oh, I can't get round. Damn it. Can't even see anybody at the moment, let alone shoot at them.
Bring the gulag now. Fight to own redeployment.
So yeah, obviously Yamaha, they've got Kintaro and Maverick, all locked in for next year. Honda have got Marquez and Polisporaro. Ducati obviously re-signed Miller, took the option. I think they took the option on back 9 as well.
Your fight is over. Yeah, you kick their ass. Stand by
So
for redeployment.
they're kind of gone. And then you've got Suzuki, who've got Rins and Mir. Okay. I'm miles away from... That's just... I don't understand why it just puts you so far away.
Move on my waypoint.
Salt mine, hopefully get some money and get another loadout. That's 2.5 minutes to get the next one. Hopefully we can get a kill as well. We haven't got a kill yet. Doesn't sound good either. It sounded closer than that, so my assumption is I saw a red dot there.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
See this camper here. Oh, okay. That's unbelievable. Right, I'm gonna just turn off. Just turn off that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was total, wasn't it? Jeez. So yeah, so Suzuki have got Rins and Mir, KTM have got Binder and Oliveira, and Aprilia have got Aleix Espargaro, and the current Salvadori, he's not been great. Compared to Aleix, he's been really sort of slow, and whether he should have got that ahead of Bradley Smith, who was the that is not Simsy. That's Simsy. Oh my goodness. Wow. So Simsy's a streamer that I watch who streams Warzone because he's really good. So yeah, it'll be interesting if we come up against him. So yeah, Salvadori has he's not been great, and obviously Aprilia are talking to Andrea Dovizioso. He's done some tests for them. He seems to be wanting to potentially do something with Aprilia, and I think what he's looking for is a race-winning motorcycle. And we've seen with LH, it's a very capable motorcycle. We haven't seen it win yet. We haven't seen it on the podium yet, but it feels like it's got that potential. Which obviously having Dobby on board, he will, being a very sort of analytical rider as well, he will really try and bring some focus on where to develop that bike to get it as his first win. But it looks very strong. It looks like a very good package.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
And yeah, it'll be exciting if Dobby comes back. At the factory riders, the factory contracts, you've got one, and that's the Aprilia, which is a good. There was some riders from Moto 2 who decided not to go with Aprilia this year, which were probably thinking that was a bad idea. Because it is a good bike now, but everybody else is sorted, and then it gets a little bit more interesting. So the independents, there's a lot of teams that haven't got their wider lineups sorted. I'll just have a look at this drop.
Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move
Do
to
we
the
go
safe
to
zone.
airport again?
Eyes on scavenger contract.
Yeah, so
There's our
that
drop
again.
zone. See you groundside.
So yeah, it gets a little bit more interesting from the independent's point of view. So Gresini, they've got one rider. Now, Fabio Giantino, he has a contract for Gresini for 2023, so he'll be... Oh, Christ.
Eliminate all
not
targets in the AO.
Doubly not good, because I've ended up around 60, which is probably the worst ground loop gun in the game, to be quite honest, for me personally. Okay. Let's see. Can't see anybody up here. Actually, I can't hear anybody. Let's start this side. So yeah, Gresini have got Fabio Gianantonio. Not so good. Happy with that combo. So they have got him, and then no one for the second sort of seat. The other thing I like about okay. So someone has been here. They went down there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ooh, got an orange crate, which is good. You've then got the Patronus squad. try and go and get my load out so you guys can see this Scar in action.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Patronus have got Morbidelli, who
Gas is moving.
let's face it, I think we can all agree deserves a factory bike for 2022, and I think he'll get it. Obviously Valentino Rossi hasn't. Yeah, as you can see, it's a Beamer. So that's a good clean kill. And off we go.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Got a UAV as well. So yeah, well, that will have come from there. Over in Burger. Yeah, he definitely deserves a factory bike, and he should therefore get the factory bike that Rossi's got.
Enemy UAV overhead. Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
Now, if Rossi were to want to continue, I think he would let Morbidelli get his factory bike, because I've said it on stream before, I absolutely love Rossi. I started watching MotoGP in 2004-ish, I think it was. What's going to go on here? And he's done so much of bike racing. Oh my goodness!
Enemy cluster strike
Oh,
incoming.
for God's sake, really? That's me gone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Now, do I think that was? Do I think that was the bounty? Potentially could have been the bounty, couldn't it? Knowing where I was. Yeah, I would like to see Rossi personally retire at the end of the season. However,
Enemy UAV overhead.
I would absolutely love to see him do some wildcard races at some key rounds to next year. So, you know, potentially
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Yamaha, could give him a bike.
You've got gas inbound. Take something location.
To use at them sort of races. So I'm thinking Mugello, San Marino, kind of all those sort of things, even sort of Silverstone actually.
You're safe. You lost the enemy trackers.
Right.
UAV overhead.
I can see him, you can see me. Okay. Thought I had all the time in the world there.
Now. Fight to earn redeployment.
Not going well these games. Yeah, and just have a few races where he could come in, you know, do a race weekend, not have to worry about the championship, and just say goodbye to the fans.
Here we go.
Because this
Get
year
ready to fight.
it
You're
hasn't
next.
been a goodbye to the fans. It's been very much just
Win here
away
and
from
you
the
return
fans,
to the front line.
and
You
people
lose, your
seeing
fight is over.
them from a distance.
You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
Jesus Christ.
Bringing you home. We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next.
I'll try and turn off the crossplay now. I mean, these lobbies are just ridiculous, to be quite honest. Right, I see. That's what normally happens. I was surprised that it didn't happen. So yeah, I would like him to come back and have that opportunity to really really say goodbye to the fans. That's kind of what I think he deserves, to be honest. He's been a stalwart of the paddock for so long. So yeah, that's exactly what I'd be doing, and trying to get that. He's obviously got his race team, and obviously Marini, who is at Avintia, that's running the VR46 livery. He will be moving into that VR46 team, and it's likely that they will be Ducatis. I didn't actually say that the Gresini, so Gresini Honda, they look like they're going to be moving to Ducati as well, and away from the Aprilia, which I think would be better for Gresini. I think Aprillia, are putting a lot of effort into the factory team, but they need to get that bike right, and similar to what Suzuki have done, really, really concentrate on the factory team, and then push on with the kind of everything else, and maybe look at satellite teams. So I don't think it'd be a bad thing for Aprilia or Gresini. I think it's a win-win from that point of view. So Morbidelli at Petronas Yamaha, he'll be there on the factory bike, I believe, and then someone's got to come in. If Flossie is going to be that's interesting. I thought the hashtag numbers were only on PC. Obviously not, if I'm on a PS PlayStation lobbies. Now, the Moto2 rider, Scott Dixon, has been... is it Jake Dixon? Jake Dixon, I think. Scott Dixon, I think, is IndyCar. Jake Dixon has been touted for that ride, moving up from the Petronas Moto2 squad up to the MotoGP squad. Now, Jake's results haven't been great in Moto2, but he said that they are very impressed with the way he kind of goes about setting up his motorbike and working with the team. and a lot of the time that can be a good sign. And when you're looking at Quartararo, who's obviously leading the championship,
Battle Royale.
he didn't really do
Avoid
anything in
the gas.
Moto2
Get to
at
the
all.
safe zone.
So there's definitely
There's our drop zone. See you ground side.
Hostile dropping into the
there's
area. Watch the
definitely
skies.
room to say that actually just because somebody hasn't been in Moto2 and won the championship or been at the front doesn't mean they can't do it in MotoGP. And some riders are just built for bigger bikes. Moto2 still, I think Moto2 now really, it's not like the old 250s. They are relatively big bikes, but it does penalise the slightly taller, slightly heavier rider more than it would in MotoGP. So it's not a ridiculous kind of thing for someone from Moto2 to go into a MotoGP team and do really well. And it doesn't also mean that somebody out of Moto2 who won the World Championship, that's not a... Oh, I've done that again.
Targets are up. Get to work.
It doesn't mean that they're going to walk in and be a world beater straight away. So, Alex Marquez is probably the kind of thing for that. Is he's probably at quite a tough bike to kind of manage with a Honda. So it's one of the least friendly bikes in the paddock. So that will do. Okay, if you can manage the recoil on the AK, it's a very, very good gun. Hits like a train, but it kind of pulls up like a train as well. Not that trains have a lot of recoil, to be honest. Maybe that is just a bit of a stupid comment. Anyway, so that's kind of where the Petronas MotoGP team is with it. Morbidelli and then potentially Jake Dixon in there, which should be a nice pair. And I think then Morbidelli would take the kind of lead in that and show Jake the ropes, which and the Petronas team is there to work on the youngsters. That's what it's there for. Yes, Rossi's been put there because he is a money-making machine, and to be quite frank, I think Yamaha were of the opinion that he could pretty much do what he wanted, because he's given them a huge amount of service, won a lot of championships with them. And I don't think that's a ridiculous thing, to be quite honest. So nothing there. So that's Petronas. Pramac, Ducati, they have secured Zarco on I think it's another year, but they've extended. Let's leave that. Extended the contract they had with him.
Gas is moving.
Into another year, which again I think was a pretty obvious thing to do. There's my loadout. Someone's been here though. But they've not bought anything. There's a bit of money over there as well. To be honest, the circles is pulling away, and I think I've got quite a way to go. So it's not a ridiculous thing that someone's come in.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I'll try and get something going with this loadout, which I haven't been able to do yet. thought I heard someone then. Evidently not. And then, yeah, Jorge Martin is the other rider in that pairing. Who's shown, you know, glimpses of absolute class, along with his big accident at Portimao, which has kept him out for a few races. And I think, you know, there's probably enough there to. I think that is probably the right, you know, if not the right decision, because obviously we don't have crystal balls on how it is going to work out, but certainly there's enough there to make you think, well, actually, that is certainly a good decision. Right, I'm going to jump into here.
Taking the wheel.
And we'll head off into the circle, into the depths of the circle in Warzone in Gdansk. So yeah, so that's Pramac. So no seats at Pramac. One at Petronas. Whoa, okay. And one at the Grissini. Right, I'm going to go a bit centre circle a little bit, to be honest. And then we'll start trying to track these people down. Very quiet.
To the size of it all.
I don't think he was very happy. Bless him.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Superb.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
This might be the other guys that I've just...
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Don't know if that's the same guy or not, to be honest. Right, let's have a look now. So that was a Pramac, guys. You've got the Tech 3 KTM. Currently you've got Lecona and Petrucci, and they're going to have they're going to be very nervous because they've got KTM Tech 3 have got, or Tech 3 as they should be named, to be honest. That's how I remember them being. Back in the Yamaha days. I haven't got my heartbeat, have I? Okay. So I changed from a heartbeat when I've got Ghost. So that it's very obvious what set of perks I am using. Because I'm off the heartbeat, I don't feel I need to run one. Campers paradise.
Enemy supply choppers inbound. Take them out and secure
Oh,
the
these are
cargo.
always really loud as well. I don't like them. Rotating there. We'll saw someone up there then.
Be advised,
Blend.
enemy team is tracking your location. Enemy UAV overhead.
Could do with getting a UAV. Was that somebody there? Was that a leaf? I do hate this buy station.
Vendor, if you need to buy.
That's good, right. Got them. Very nicely parked, if that is the, if he's just parked up. Definitely someone around here. Is he going to be in there? Always aware dead silence. Now I've got... I'd have liked to...
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Recon's up.
UAV entering the AO.
Well, no, I'm not going to take that. Because I've then... somebody with ghosts around here.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I'd like to pick him off. How have you seen me there? So instead of picking them off, I'm just going to make my way away. Yeah, so out of those two, it is probably more likely that Petrucci
Enemy
will
UAV
keep
overhead.
his seat.
Gas is closing in.
Than Lacona, because I haven't really seen a huge amount of Lacona.
Hostile operator.
Just taking a long rotation around. Which if we can... He's got to come this way. Can I see him? Nope. Can I see him? Nope. So yeah, I think Aprillia is probably the likely the one to go, although Petrucci, right, okay, hasn't really done very well at all.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Move on my waypoint. Negative. Hostile operator.
Okay. Where's he going that way? Oh, wow, there's another guy. I'm wondering if that was another person that was in the gas, or was it him that I could hear coughing? We'll see. So yeah, there's one. There is one space still left.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That KTM. Well, Tech Trois. Just keep an eye on my backside because I'm not convinced that was somebody else coughing. I think sorry, that other guy coughing. I think that was somebody else that was riding the edge of the gas. Then you got obviously our Honda,
Get to the new safe zone.
Nakagami and Alex Marquez are both locked in, so there's no spaces there. There's somebody underneath me. I'm not gonna have a good chance here. Okay. And now I've got a horrible run across very open ground. Might just go near this bridge actually. So yeah, that's the other done. And then you've got the VR46 squad, which will have, I think they're looking at running 2 bikes, is what I believe. And one of them you think would be Luca Marini. He will again carry on a Ducati. Okay.
Recon's up.
UAV entering the AO.
Okay, so I have no idea where this guy was shooting me from.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Fighting's over. Now it's a ghost town. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Right, I'm gonna have to. Oh.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Oh.
25 remaining.
The
enemy took that one, but we'll be back.
Fair play. Fair play. So at least they've got a couple of kills there. I can't believe it's 8:30 already. So yeah, Mourinho will probably be there. There have been talks about Valentino talking to Pedro Acosta and getting him up from Moto 3. That's been sort of rubbished by Rossi. I personally don't think that that's something that Rossi would do. I think it's good for people to have at least 1 year in Moto 2 to move up and just learn the kind of different sort of bikes, different setups, and really kind of take another year in a championship that's on the same calendar, racing these same circuits. So you're not kind of coming onto a MotoGP bike and maybe only had 1 or 2 seasons on those circuits. So yeah, I don't think that would happen. Who could move up? You've got obviously Remy Gardner's coming up from Moto2, who's done a fantastic job, really clever, interesting rider. I'd love to see Sam Lowe's kind of given a chance. There's the Spanish guy, what's his name? Raul. Is it Raul Fernandez? Might be Raul Fernandez. Looks very quick. Really good sort of prospect for the next few years. Obviously, Jake Dixon potentially kind of coming up as well. So there's a few sort of riders in there. And Moto2 is just so. You do get the really good riders coming up to the head of the field, which is really good. And it's doing its job. It's getting people used to used to the circuits, used to racing, close racing, on bikes that you can set up quite a lot. So yeah, it's a good success for me. So that's the kind of the riders for 2022. I think the main thing that everyone's waiting for is Dovizioso and that factory Aprillia ride. Once that gets sorted, I think you'll see a lot of people then get into.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
Sort of know where they're going, but I think it all hinges on Dovizioso. If he doesn't go to Aprillia, you might see a few different people tempted by that ride, which will then have effects kind of further down. So yeah, the next thing is just I wanted to talk a bit about Aprillia and what they kind of need to sort of to step it up now and really push on for the win.
You've got gas closing in fast.
Probably podium is probably their first and needs to be their first.
Tagging DZ, let's jump.
Needs to be their first target. But yeah, Aprillia has got a really solid base of the bike. Aleix can take it up to, you're seeing them in the top echelons, and okay, he might not be going for pole, but he is going for top 5, which Aprillia started off quite a number of years ago now, but they've taken it step by step and gradually they are getting better.
Alright lads, let's get it done. Enemy soldier incoming.
football happening upstairs. But he's up that side. Definitely somebody over there.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing in.
Conscious. With dead silence push. He's definitely seen me.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
He's definitely seen me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Could be running into him here as well. Maybe on the roof. Can't hear anything yet. There he is.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, so we'll wait here a little bit. This could have dead silence.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. You're safe. You lost the enemy trackers.
Okay. Okay. Load out. That'll do. Right, now got to get this load out without being killed. I can also get the other load out. If you can work out how many loadouts are there, you're a better man than me. Right.
Gas is inbound.
So yeah, what do Aprilia need to kind of win? So they've got a bike that is now top 5 potential. First thing there. Trouble is now I haven't got Ghost, and a lot of people could have Ghost, which then makes the heartbeat relatively insignificant, and takes away the opportunity for a stun. So it's not ideal. We'll work with it, we'll work with it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And I will be on a UAV. So yeah, they've got a solid. was just timed out. As I said, the scar
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
is an amazing gun if you hit your shots. Brilliant for solos. That's annoying. I'll have to leave my gallery there. Because there was somebody above me and somebody below me. I'll try and go back for that. So yeah, they look like they've got a good motorcycle. They've got obviously Duty WARZONE that is going to be helping them with that. How do Aprillia push on now? This was talked about. And that was the reason I couldn't get my gallo, because he was standing right there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There's definitely somebody else here. I assume they've kind of gone now as the gas is going in. But you can see there how quickly the scar took down that guy. It was.
You've got gas moving in.
It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. As long as you can work with the 25 mag. My opinion. Somebody over here. It was talked about by BT Sport on the last sort of weekend.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And one of the comments was that LH hasn't really done it for anyone else. He hasn't won anything. Where did this guy go? He looked kind of sweaty, so I'm assuming. Sniper. That's never a good sign. But they were saying because he's not ever done it for anybody else, there were questions over whether he could actually win a race, and whether it's now down to the rider rather than the machinery. Now, you've got to take that with a bit of a pinch of salt, because Aleix that is why video
Gas is inbound. Mark the new safe zone.
the spaz is just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. If you can catch somebody right. If you can catch somebody right at short range, I don't think there's anything that can kind of live with it other than a kind of another shotgun. And the chances of you running into another shotgun user are pretty small. So let's get across here. I'll try and rotate relatively early to try and not get caught and gate kept. And also it means that a lot of the time I can do the gatekeeping.
Gas is closing in.
Can you get up here?
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
That'd be no. Sure, we can get on the roof around here. Somebody sniping over there. I'm not going to risk going on the top just because I've lasered that guy. He'll be probably looking out on he's above me, this guy. He's leaves me in a bit of a tight spot, that. There's another example.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
So potentially, I do kind of agree.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
But it'd be a bit harsh on the lace, it really would. But there is a potential that
Bounty target identified.
he isn't the right person for Aprillia. Yeah, he's done a really good job now. Definitely a sniper that way. Could do with spending some of this money as well.
You've got gas moving in. Enemy UAV overhead.
catch somebody on rotation. But yeah, maybe it is time for Aprilia to move on to another person.
Only 10 are left. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Brilliant. Oh, he's right behind me without me hearing anything.
Fought hard out there. Return to base
position. Damn. So yeah, it probably is time for Aprillia to just move on, Aleix. He's just not... He's a good rider, don't get me wrong, and he's done really well with that Aprillia, but it would be a good time now to bring in a race winner who is consistent at the front and see if they can kind of get that difference. Because if they can, I do think that Aprilia are very, very close to that first win and that first podium, certainly. I mean, to be fair, Aleix could probably get that podium. It's probably just... I think that's probably the best one, to be fair. It's probably just that race win that he would struggle with, and he's been up there. He's really been up there, and like I say, it would be a bit of a shame to sort of take him away, take it away when they are so close. But you know, they've got to make that decision. And I think keeping Aleix on for next year is the right thing. It brings them some consistency, but it also means that you've got a yardstick then for someone to come in. And if it is Dovizioso, you know, potentially you could, you know, have a race win when he comes in. It'd be good to see him actually on a race weekend. So yeah, maybe a wild card, just to see kind of where his level is with the Aprilia. So yeah, that's my opinion. I do think BT Sport, I think Neil Hodgson and Gary Emmett, they do have a point there, and I think they're probably, you know, Aprilia are probably looking at it, and it's a shame they didn't have a really good Moto 2 guy, you know, come up and be able to sort of push on it. I'll just go through some more. So this is the one I've been working on, which is the Scar. I'm trying to get the T-pose as well, which is why I'm running that god awful sight, the Scout Optic rather than the VLK. But you can get the T-pose there. So, but to do that, you've got to do 9 kills, 50 kill headshots using the Scout Combat Optic, and I haven't done any in this stream, which is rubbish, isn't it, really? So I'm surprised I didn't get that one. Didn't get headshots for that guy on the top of the train. But yeah, that's just frustrating. But yeah, I'm trying to get the T-pose, which would be nice. So yeah, that's my setup for the Scar. So tactical suppressor. I haven't got the monolithic yet. I've got the 25 round mags. The 60 rounds is 62, level 62, and I'm 45. So getting there with it. The Merc foregrip, it's recoil. Not really much about the hip fire accuracy, but the recoil is what I try and get rid of to make sure that when I'm locked in, it's going to hit the target. And then is the Gallo, the SA12 Spaz 12 in real life, I believe. So I use Agency Choke, which I've got, I think. Oh no, I might have opened that actually. I'm not sure for the fire rate. I think fire rate's more important to your team because it's movement and aim walking and all that sort of stuff. And then the 12 round from mags as well. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. The other good guns that I use are the AMAX, obviously, because it's just probably the best assault rifle. The Farah that I put 3 times the LK on. And the Krieg as well. The Krieg's amazing. LMGs, Stoner is brilliant. All of them are, to be fair. PKM, Stoner, the RPD as well. You can spec that out. And the MP5 as well. I did want to just talk about rider safety. I mean, I've kind of run out of time. But it was more about an interesting article from Matt Oxley, and then a few other people have said the sort of similar is, Moto 3, and I don't know if you saw the last lap for the Moto 3 on the race day. I mean, I've never seen the last lap. I think is all you need to see to kind of realise that something needs to be done. There, it's just absolutely crazy. And one of the ways, because they're so close, and we've had a few deaths just by people getting hit. So Tomizawa, Simoncelli, and Jason at Mugello were all caused by a rider falling off and being hit by other riders. We almost had it in MotoGP at the Austrian round last year, where the bike went through the middle of, was it Vinales and Rossi? Oh, I mean, that could have been that could have been a fatality quite easily, and they have changed the circuit to deal with that. And that's where you can do something about it. You can do something about that, because the reason for that is the way that the riders came into that turn. If there was an accident just before that corner, you'd then have bikes going across the front or into the side of the bikes when they're going around the corner where Rossi and Vinales was. So they have changed that, and that's made it safer. And Dorna have done a huge amount of work on making the racetrack safer. Luis Salom at Catalunya, I think it was turn 10, completely redone. They changed it, and the riders complained, and they've kind of got it now to a safer corner. But that's the things they can control. Sadly, you can't control when somebody loses the front, or slides the rear out. I think it was Jason. He just slid the rear round, and he just carried on down the track, and that's where the danger lies. And there's very little you can do about that. But obviously, Moto 3, just go and look at the last lap. Honestly, it's just unbelievable. And the way we can make that safer is to take all of those players out of that situation, which would be to sort of spread the bikes out. And the way to do that is to actually make them faster, so they're not so dependent on slipstream for that top speed. Now, you've got to try and keep it out of the Moto 2, because they've got to be distinct classes, but potentially like a 390 KTM single cylinder, like they do on the 390 road bike. Maybe do something like that, tune it up to kind of race caliber, but just give them a bit more extra horsepower so they don't need the slipstream, and so you actually can ride away from the people behind you. And that's, I think, one of the reasons why Moto 3 is potentially so dangerous. You almost see an accident every corner. What they've done so well, though, is that they've created a spectacle. So you kind of need to try and keep that spectacle of close racing, but far enough away, and the ability to kind of spread the pack out without having to use drafting. And then obviously the Catararo thing with his leathers. I mean, Alpine Stars have looked into it. They're saying it's fine. I saw Catararo's retrieve came out and said, "No, he did it up. But, we've got him on video. He's doing it fine." So, some things obviously happen there. Hopefully, it's a one-off. As I said in the last stream, I think he should have been black flagged when these leathers came down. After it was kind of let go, then the right thing was to do something afterwards. I think 3 seconds, neither here nor there. He's lost 3 championship points effectively. So yeah, and I suppose in a way we're kind of lucky that these sort of things keep happening to Catararo, because if he hadn't have had arm pumping Jerez, and if he didn't have that issue, it'd be another probably 25 points down the road, and it'd be looking like a very one-sided championship. So yeah, rider safety is absolutely paramount, and stuff like that needs to be sorted straight away. You don't want a situation where a rider has come off his bike with his leathers open, with no chest protector, and getting some serious injuries because of that. So yeah, that's my take on it. What's yours? If you think I'm wrong, then let me know. If you've got any other different ideas on making motorcycle racing, which is inherently dangerous, safer, then comment, and we can have a chat about it in a future stream. But my name's Pinpoint. I have enjoyed the stream today. It's been a bit of a kind of one going around the sort of race weekends. Try and look at sort of more in-depth things about riders, maybe looking at the technical stuff. And then on race days, on Sundays at 7:30, I stream for 90 minutes talking about the race and the reaction to what's gone on, and how it leads the championship. Even if you enjoy MotoGP like me, then I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and it'd be great to get some comments and some interaction with the chat while I'm streaming. So yeah, please come back Sunday nights, 7:30, 90 minutes, MotoGP, and hopefully a bit of Warzone gameplay as well. So all the best, and I'll see you on Sunday.